What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Make Life Happen, and I hope you guys are having a super blessed day because life is so good. So this is your first time on my channel. This channel is dedicated to personal development, the art of imagination, and spirituality based off the teachings from Neville Goddard. So today I want to talk about by imagining, we become. By imagining, we become. Imagination creates all reality. Have you ever heard somebody say, oh, it's only imagination, it's only his imagination, it's only her imagination? But the thing is, imagination is everything. So man's imagination is man himself. So we use our imagination on a day-to-day basis, second by second, minute by minute, but we don't control and discipline our imagination. So for example, have you ever been walking somewhere and you've seen somebody having an argument with somebody and there's nobody there? So we all do this. We have these mental arguments and we have these inner conversations, but we don't control what's actually going on in our imagination. So what happens is we get so deep into the conversation, the vividness and the feelings, that we actually manifest that in the outer world. So what happens is that we ended up setting the imaginal act and the manifestation, we ended up setting an emotion by imagining and feeling this argument, these negative emotions that we carry on in our mind. So we end up setting an emotion and then we become what we imagine. So imagination is the real world and our figments of our imagination is what shapes the outer world. So by imagining we become, so it's important that we discipline ourselves to monitor and check in on our mindset to make sure that our inner conversations match the person that we want to become. Your imagination is the solution to all of your problems. So in order for you to advance in life, in order for you to grow in life, in order to move to a different position than you're in now, you have to use your imagination. You have to exercise this power of your imagination. So you have to know what you truly want in life, and then you have to believe that you can get that. You have to believe in yourself. So from now on, when you imagine, you need to have disciplined imagination. It's not a weak, oh, I hope that I can get this. No, you need to be certain and know that you're going to get that, because that certainty is going to help you fulfill your intentions, whatever it is that you desire. So from now on, when you imagine vividly and with feelings. And then you ask yourself, what would it feel like if my wish were to be fulfilled? What would it feel like if my wish were to be fulfilled? So by imagining we become, and we actually have this power to imagine anything we desire, anything we desire. So ask yourself, what do you want to become? What do you want to become? Are you imagining the person that you want to become? Or are you actually imagining the complete opposite? Sometimes we think that life is unfair and then we wonder why. Maybe we think, well, maybe this person always has this, or this person always has that, or this person is always lucky, this person always has money, or this person is always healthy. And you're wondering why these things are happening to you. Well, if imagination creates all reality, it's important to remember that the outer world is only an echo of what we whisper to it in secret. So what this means is that the outer world is only reflecting the things that we say mentally. That's all it is. So for example, take your job, for example. That there's that one person that you don't get along with. One person that maybe you feel like always causes some type of friction. Maybe they just never give you credit when it's due. So think about this person. On your way to work, are you mentally having arguments with this person? Are you carrying on a mental argument all day long with this person? Well, instead of assuming bad things, change your attitude towards that person. So mentally change your attitude towards that person. So in your mind, assume that this person is now giving you compliments. Assume that this person is giving you the praise that you do deserve. And then in turn, in your imagination, thank them for that compliment. So your imagination say thank you for the compliment. And you smile. You just smile. And I want you to do this for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and do this over and over so you mentally have good conversations with this person. Now you have a loving attitude towards this person. And what you're going to realize is that your imagination is what caused the problem. Your imagination caused that friction between you two. But the most important thing to realize is that your imagination also solved the problem. So now there is no friction. Now there's love between you two. Now you guys get along just fine. You actually enjoy going to work. So it's very important to check in on your imagination and stay disciplined and make sure that you control your mindset, because where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. Where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. By imagining we become, so it's very important to make it a daily exercise to control and discipline our imagination. It's very important. So you can do this, you can exercise your imagination by imagining for a friend. So the more that we exercise our imagination, the more that we can manifest in our personal lives. So take one friend, a person that you want to manifest something for. So what you want to do is you want to imagine yourself in first person having a mental conversation with this person. So what you want to do is you want to have this person tell you that they manifested whatever it is that you desire for them. So if I desire freedom for my friend, or a better job, or a car, I'm going to mentally hear that person. I'm going to hear their voice telling me, hey, Jose, I got a new car. Or hey, I got a raise at work. Or hey, I've met this specific person. And then what you want to do mentally in your imagination is you want to tell them back, congratulations, I am so happy for you. And you want to carry on this conversation, just a short conversation. You want to do this over and over until your mood changes. Once my mood changes, I've done it correctly and there's nothing else that I need to do. I drop it and move on. So once I have accepted the end of that conversation, the conversation is going to awaken in the outer world. It's going to become a reality. So I'm actually going to see a reflection of my imaginal scene in the outer world. And this is very important. This is very important because you get to witness that by imagining we become, because you're going to see the changes that you made for your friend. But you have to remember, whenever you have a desire for your friend, it's very important to remember the golden rule. So the golden rule is do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So whenever you practice these imaginal scenes and you want to make it an exercise, a daily exercise to control and discipline your imagination, make sure that you're not manifesting something for another person that you wouldn't want for yourself. So whenever you practice these imaginal scenes and you're manifesting for your best friend, make sure that you're willing to accept the thing that you're also manifesting for them. We are told, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what this is telling us is that by imagining, we become. So as a man imagines, so is he. So whenever we imagine something, we can transform ourselves into that. So when you imagine vividly with emotions and feelings, then you actually become one with that desire. So now what we're doing is we're going to deliberately and purposely imagine, and we're going to absorb all the qualities of that certain person that we wish to be. So we do this in a simple way, and we ask ourselves, how would I feel if I were the person I wish to be? Again, you do this in a simple way. You just ask yourself, how would I feel if I were the person that I wish to be? So by imagining we become, so we have to remind ourselves on a daily basis that we are what we imagine. We become what we imagine. And you have to affirm this every single day if you want to make progress in life. If you're in a situation that you don't like right now, you have to affirm that in order to make progress. You have to understand that you're becoming everything that you're imagining. And you do not have to go look for anything, because everything that you need, you already have. You are what you're seeking for. And as Neville Goddard says, never, never lose sight of the power that is within you. By imagining, we become. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I appreciate you guys helping me to get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for videos every single Thursday. My next video will be how to manifest a specific person. Stay tuned for my next video, how to manifest a specific person, and this is going to be a step-by-step video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.